I mean, it's so incredible for all the work we did, such the team effort of it all to get recognized at this level. And it feels totally surreal and wonderful. I think just it's such an unusual show, and it's really it's not like anything I've ever worked on before. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. And from all of us making it, that was pretty much the same. And it felt like everybody had to hit a home run for it even to stand up, and across so many different departments. And it feels like that happened, and it does stand up, and audiences are responding, and it's so exciting.
George Firth, Stephen Sondheim wrote this for Broadway, and it's in its right place. The Hudson Theatre couldn't be more perfect, and packed houses every night, standing up at the end. I know, New Yorkers are much more effusive than we are in Britain, but I really feel this well of love for the show and the cast. And for Steve,
There's a wonderful vitality, then there's extraordinary energy. For me, it's been a real thrill to work closely with Chris Diaz, who I've known for so many years, and to get to know Alicia's work in a much deeper way, and then to also get to collaborate with Alicia is really thrilling. Working with Camille Brown. It's been a very long time since I did a show that involved a lot of dance, and I was really excited when I first got involved with the show and I knew what the music would be to start talking to our producers and the public theater initially to say this piece is going to need some dancers. It's going to need some real community, and they were really supportive. And Alicia and Chris and I got to hire Camille, and she's become such a vital, extraordinary, inspiring part of our team.
With this particular play with Mary Jane, I mean, it was an aspiration that we had, and we just weren't sure it was ever gonna happen. But the fact that it happened with MTC and Rachel McAdams and this extraordinary cast, it really couldn't be better. Like right now, I'm probably at the highest I'll be.
This nomination means a lot just because of the greatness that is Ossie Davis, and the fact that he was around, he and his wife, when I did my first Broadway show, and they gave me notes for that production of A Raisin in the Sun, and to know that he was writing Purlie Victorious when they were involved in the original Raisin in the Sun, and to know that 20 years later, I get to present his Purlie Victorious on the Broadway stage for the first time in 62 years. That's pretty special. You know, he wrote a love letter to us. He was always about love and freedom and healing. And I hope that's what Purlie has done for many audiences. I was lucky to have Leslie Odom Jr. and Carrie Young and J.O. Sanders and Billy Eugene Jones, Vanessa Bell Calloway, an amazing cast. And we tackled a hard play, but the audiences rewarded it with their applause and their laughter. And this nomination is real special.
It is intensely humbling and a huge honor, and it means a particularly great deal to be nominated alongside my very dear old friend, Branda Jacobs-Jenkins, who wrote this play.
What made this so special with working on this piece?
I would start there. A long, deep, wonderful, joyous friendship with the writer and an long, old collaboration, and then the opportunity to bring together this unbelievably extraordinary company of actors who continue to bring such rigor and ethic and empathy to their work every single night, and also a astonishing group of designers who are given a provocation in this play to really soar in a way that's rare.
The nomination that means the most to me is Best Musical. As a director, that means that belongs to everybody, and it means that all of the collaborations with the beautiful design team, with Pigpen Theater Company, who wrote the most gorgeous score, with Rick Ellis, who's Tony nominated for his beautiful book, and Shayna and Jesse Robb and Shayna Carroll are co-choreographers and are circus designers, and it's incredible. It's incredible because it means Best Musical belongs to everybody. You don't get Best Musical without everybody, and that's the thing I'm proudest of. And it's a group of, on stage and off, the bravest, most gorgeous people, and our company literally and figuratively, but literally flies through the air. They're so extraordinary, and they're so fun and hilarious and insane. And so the nomination is a nod to the army that it took to put this thing on stage. And I couldn't be more proud of our entire group. It's not a more worthy group of artists, in my estimation.
Today is so exciting just to see all these theater artists here that I respect, that I love. To be one of them and among them just makes me feel amazing. And then this nomination in particular, that it's for a musical, that it's for this story that is so important, that I find very healing and important for audiences, means so much to me. And the fact that it's a musical, that's like the first thing I did as a kid in the theater, and then I went away from doing musicals. And so the fact that it's for this form, this like very American form, means so much to me.
I think what made Jaja's African hair braiding so special for me was the feeling it gave me. Not just me, but everyone in the audience. You really left that show feeling like you experienced a slice of life, and it was a big slice, a full slice. You laughed, you cried. It was theater. It's what theater's supposed to be. So I think it means so much. Of course, I'm a black woman, and those are black women's stories, and working with Jocelyn, but that everybody could be a part of the experience, you know? That's the most important thing to me.